Hello. On today's episode, we are going to be doing eyelashes. So I'm just gonna be sharing with you like things that made it easier for me to put them on. I never used to be able to do it, and there's just one tip I have that has literally changed my whole life. So let's get started. So what you would need is any lashes you like, so you can choose any shape or style. This one here is so cute, but this one is like more full, you see. And so basically, the first tip that I have for you all is, which you're gonna want to trim your lashes. Trim the lashes. They're so big. Oh my gosh, you get them. Let's see. So, like say for example, this pair. This pair, you see how it goes like from short to long here? So if you want to trim it, my advice would be just to take off, you see that little black part there? Cut that off, because that hangs off. And then also you can trim here. In the beginning, it's better to trim more to keep the lash shorter, but like as time got on, the bigger the strip, it's easier. But at first, a smaller piece is easier to apply. But so to trim here, I already have some pre-trimmed here. Do you see the difference? Here, let me try. Stick it here. So I'm not gonna be trimming any, but for this video. But you see the difference? Like just trim off so much. And then, so once you have the front and the back trimmed, this is the glue I'm gonna be using. It's black color, but there's also clear, but I like the black. Kiss Super Stick Strip Adhesive. This is how it looks. You have not seen there, but so this like black color is so good because the clear kind of dries a little crusty sometimes, but the black, it like lines up with the lash line perfectly. So black color. Okay, and so to start, what you want to do is, this tip changed my life. All you have to do is like bend it. You want to massage this. You want to massage the lash really good because the lashes are going to be straight. They're going to be stiff as fuck. So say even if it's a new pair. Here, look, I'll take this one off so you can see. So you want to, like, it's very stiff. And that's not the shape of your eye, you see? Like, it'll look crazy. So you want to massage it. The more rounded it is, the easier it is going to be to place on here because that's the shape of the eye. So like, I used to never do this, never ever, and just massaging it has literally changed the game. So I'm gonna go back to these ones I pre-trimmed already. You can just use any scissor. And like I said, the smaller you work with, the smaller pieces you work with, it'll be easier to apply in the beginning, but as time goes on, like you'll be able to. So let's see. So we're just gonna massage this. And honestly, yeah, like even if it's very like a harsh rainbow, you see, like the more massaged it is, the easier it's just gonna be to apply on the lash. So about that shape we'll do it. And then see, look at the difference. Relaxed versus like somewhat shaped. So we'll just do the same for this girl right here. Okay, and then once you have those massaged, take the glue. You're gonna wanna just put, like, you see, just take out the brush like so, and then how I do it is you could just put it all here. Just a thin layer, nothing crazy. I got it on my thumb, you see, just like that. And then yeah, you can massage it again, blow on it. But you want to wait like just like a few seconds because once it's really wet, it'll fall off. Or because you want it to be somewhat, it's called tacky. So just give it a second. And then once it's like a bit dry, then you can just place it onto your lash, you see? It's just like that. Boom. So easy. I literally used to never be able to do that. I would be over here shaking with tweezers and stuff. Like, and another tip of advice is some people say if you put the mirror down, you can see better placement for closer to lash line. I don't care personally. If it's a little bit far from the lash line, I don't care. Like, but this is a style I've been using. It's called Premium Lashes. at Aurora. This is how it looks. This is the one I have on. But how I did it was I trimmed off like about that much, you see? But yes, so we'll put on the other one. Or would you guys like to see the difference of like style? We can try this one. It's more of like a natural anime style. So we'll put that one on this one so you can see the difference. But yeah, I'm sharing this tutorial with you all today because for my whole life, I literally looked at putting on eyelashes as like the hardest thing in the world. Like I would go to get eyelash extensions, but eyelash extensions, like say for example, over a period of 4 years could be not sustainable, you know, because they can like, they remove your natural ones, you know. But this one you can clean, you can wash these, you can buy new ones because they're relatively cheap. I'll link the ones I use in my Amazon. But yeah, so this one is a lot more natural style. But you see how straight it is? So what you want to do is you want to, you know, bend again. Bend, 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 bend. You have to, the more bent it is, the better it's going to place on your lash. Bend, bend, bend. And then, see, look, a little bit curved. Sometimes they're stubborn, like more straight. But there. See. Okay, and then with that, we'll put this one on. Okay, and then same thing, we're just gonna place as close to lash line. And then put it on there. Yes, girls. See, look, a lot more natural. But it all just depends on what you like, the look you're going for. See, it even sometimes will lift. And one time my bang even got stuck to here and it ripped the lash off if the glue was still too like damp, if that makes sense. But anyway, thank you all for joining me today on this lash tutorial. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching my videos, and I will see you next time.